Hello, I'm Dr. Greg Parsons. I'm your instructor for MAN672 Human Resource Management, and I'm here to introduce myself as well as to introduce the first discussion question for the first week. Now, the posting that's required for the discussion is the only written assignment that you have, and part of its purpose is to both introduce you to the textbook as well as to the functioning of the class. Now, I know most of you have had online classes before and have worked in Blackboard for a little bit, so this shouldn't be a real stretch of your abilities. However, it gives me an idea to tell who's having problems, who needs a little bit of help, and so I encourage you, if you do have questions or problems, to get in touch with me, either email or call or ask questions in the classroom. So the assignment says to choose two subtopics from the textbook and then apply these to your workplace. Right? So I'm going to show you what we're looking at, what a subtopic actually is, and then also to talk a little bit about how to approach the application part of the exercise. So first we're going to take a look at the brief contents of the book. This is an overview of the entire textbook, all broken into 5 parts. Part 1, called Strategic Human Resource Management, contains the first 3 chapters. Part 2, Workforce Planning and Employment, contains the next 4 chapters, and so on. Now, I don't want you to take your subtopics off this page because these are just too broad. You couldn't cover them in your analysis. So what you're supposed to do then is move to the next page where the contents are displayed, and all this is a breakdown of the first set of parts of the book into the chapters, and under the chapters the subtopics. So you'll see highlighted in yellow what I consider to be subtopics for this particular assignment. The strategic importance of managing human resources would be one subtopic. Gaining and sustaining a competitive advantage would be another subtopic. These would be the appropriate level for you to choose to write about and apply to your workplace. Once you've chosen to, and you can choose from the entire book, there's no limitation on having to choose from chapter 1 or chapter 2, then you go to part of the book where the authors describe what this particular topic is all about. So you're expected to have done a little bit of reading before you sit down at the keyboard and start typing in your post. You should understand what the authors think by the strategic importance of managing human resources, or any of the other topics that you might choose, before you start to apply it to your workplace. The keys to success in this assignment: I think you should choose topics that interest you. There's a lot of variety of topics in the textbook. You should be able to find 2 that are of particular interest to you, but also choose topics that you can relate to in the workplace. Read the material in the textbook before you sit down and start writing. Think about it, and then finally write your post. Good luck.